It's illegal to use a legal name. IDs are illegal worldwide. Every single country that has a flag is a subsidiary of the Crown Corporation, a dead legal fiction, where any and all participants are dead by consent and property of that fictitious, legal, Luciferian death cult, satanic. You instantly break all 10 commandments by the use of the birth certificate, okay, and the legal name, because you are selling yourself and your children. That's why you're called a pay rent. Pay rent, that means you are for sale. Sail, as in a ship, for ship is sailed. Your ship is sailed, you know that phrase? So, as above, so below. If you can see there's the moon and there's the little bit of the reflection of the moon in the water. So there's below, moon reflective in the water, as above. So below, as above. So I don't want to get into the moon and how that works, but right now, because I'm trying to get this with you real simple. It's illegal to use a legal name. Any and all participants using a legal name without explicit permission by Crown Corporation, authority, author, renders you dead by consent. So if you call up the vital statistics or the police, first of all, the police and the sheriff. Sheriff is the Sharia law, because you're actually Muslim. So that means that all like 501c3s and 508c1as, that's all Sharia Muslim law. It's all like even more demonic, retarded, satanic, black cube, Kabbalah sorcery. So, D-Wave, quantum computing, it ties into CERN and the Indianapolis 500 and all that bullshit. 500 circular laps, just like the CERN, they're spinning the particles around. So, yeah, here's the dawn. The dawn is right there. That's the dawn of the new day. Jordan Maxwell passed away yesterday. He left the body. I knew this would happen, but in it's very symbolic. Death and life. In order for something to be born, something must die and be sacrificed. That's why we all were put into these physical forms, to test us, to test our soul, to test our heart, mind, and soul, to see who really loves God. Truth. Who loves God truth enough to die for truth, to die. John 3:18, King James Version, for I sent my only begotten Son unto the earth to die for the sins of the world. The signs, the sigils. You worship your sigils and your ideas and beliefs, IDEA, Zuz, as more than you worship life. So you might be a vegan butcher, but you do it because you got to pay the rent. You didn't realize that a mortgage is a death pledge and that it's already been paid for and it's actually a fraud against you, and they're securitizing and making equity out of you. You're the golden egg, but you're too much of an ignorant coward to read the BCCRSS enough times for it to stick in your mind. Because, the BCCRSS, the birth certificate, clausula rebus extantibus, it needs to be invoked, spoken, and written. So you can't just submit this document. You have to read it until you get it. If you didn't earn it, if you didn't learn it, you didn't earn it. So, and there's a pun there, because learning and earning, the urn is the ash. The ash is the coal. The coal symbolizes a lot of things, but the fire. So you have a canvas that's been painted and globbed on and smeared on. This is from Behold a White Canvas, Choices, all these essays by Kate of Gaia. They all need to be read in their entirety for you to comprehend phonics and to start your 0 point in the now, so that you're not willingly, knowingly complicit after the fact of legal name fraud, felony, capital crime, dead by consent, sorcery, demonic, Luciferian hell that you call life when you're actually dead. Because when you think you're alive, you're actually spiritual, dead as a doornail. Spiritually dead as a doornail. And the ones that are willing to be physically dead as a doornail by not eating or by not being afraid or standing in truth, those are the ones that have spiritual integrity in life. And you will be judged by your works. So that whatever you put in especially counts after the fact. Once you learn about the legal name fraud, the ticker, the timer starts on you. And the real question is, the window of opportunity is closing on you fast. So some people I gave the BCCRSS to, I said, go to Kate of Gaia. Kate of Gaia is the gold, the truth, the light, and the way. I'm only the one to point to Kate of Gaia. I'm only the silver. I wasn't the silver when I met Kate of Gaia. I was the bronze. I had the shield. I had the bronze shield from my iron. Because the iron is, the spiritual levels are like iron, bronze, silver, gold. Those are your spiritual metals. And be very happy with silver. Be very happy with second place. You don't have to be, no one can take the place of Kate of Gaia. Kate of Gaia is the gold. In 2010, September 1st, the judge bowed to sovereign. The high court Luciferian priest bowed to God. And there was a little bit of backdraft to the blaze that was started that day. But with regard to the 28 days solitary confinement and all that. But since then, after the 28 days, not a single touch of Kate. No one has touched Kate. It is illegal to use a legal name. Okay? By using everything that you do, by using a legal name, you're dead and you're dragging other people into death. By talking about legal names behind legal names' backs, you're just creating Babylonian. You're just babbling on and on again about the legal death cult, yet you don't realize how much of an ignoramus you are. Because you are proliferating, creating more of sin and death by your mere ignorant left brain monkey chatter. So, do not speak. Oh, there goes the little ducks, they're out. They're so beautiful. So I'm going to have to cut the flash off because the dawn's coming up and I don't want to be bothering them with the light anymore. On here, see? So it's illegal to use a legal name. You're a selfish demon from hell, Luciferian. And if you're still eating meat, you're a piece of shit. Because how would you like me to cut your tip of your finger off and cook it and eat it and say that that's my favorite food? Yeah, that would be fucking horrible. You're a sick monster. And then if you have a dog or a cat or a rat or a mouse, you're a hypocrite, fucktard, retard. Okay? I don't know how many times I have to say that on this video. I know that the peer pressure and the groupthink is so strong, but that stuff smells horrible. Puts oil and grease on everything. It's like a kill. Try to heat it up and everything. Why don't you just eat it fucking frozen or cold? That's what an animal would do. And you're no better than an animal. You're just a pig on feet. You're just a pig on two legs. Human, look up one of the definitions of human is monsters, is a monster, okay? Yeah, that's why you're a slave, dead by consent. Don't you think they knew what they were doing when they put you into slavery? And then Kate of Gaia, the Mashiach, decided to end all of the madness, and it's been about 10 years, and y'all are still harping on about fiction and death and murder and speeding around and running over animals in the road, and you don't even stop and pick it up. When you see a roadkill, that's a murder. When you are eating something, that's a murder. Eating something that was living, that had a face and a heartbeat, that's murder. You know, if you read Priesthood of the Illies by Jordan Maxwell, he talks about how it's all a cannibalistic ritual, satanic death cult. Yeah, they thought if they ate you that they would get your power, so they would look for the smartest one and eat them. And they would poison them, and then they would kidnap them and eat them. And that's what they do to the Goyim, because they're a Luciferian death cult still, and they're still practicing legal. Where they, you know, think about it. The judge, he is a bar member. The defense and the prosecution are all bar members. So it's a big scam. It's just chattering and left brain monkey chattering retard shit that makes it seem like they're smarter than you when you're just a slave dead, and you're happy that you're not on the chopping block yet. But you will be. You will be. So now is the best time to change your tune and get the word out, because you will see more truth faster the more you try to get the word out, and you will be known by your works. So watch all the Legal Name Fraud radio podcasts, 527 hours and 1 minute. Watch that as many times as you can. Then you got all the essays. Read those essays as many times as you can. Get on Twitter, get on Instagram, get on YouTube, get on whatever the fuck, Facebook. Get the word out. If your soul's worth anything, if you want to actually be born again in truth, then you will do the right thing. But nobody here does the right thing, so I'm not like expecting everybody to take it to the level that anyone on the crew takes it to, or me. But here we are. It's another day. Behold a blank canvas. Behold a new canvas. Behold the white canvas, rather. Behold the white canvas by Kate of Gaia. You have to throw the canvas that has been globbed and smeared, that was the legal name, and throw it into the fire. And then behold a white canvas every day, and then write and paint your canvas how you like. Now, if you want to get along with Kate's tapestry, you better start taking things very seriously and realize the magnitude of your sin and participation in the legal name fraud. Knowingly or unknowingly, you're guilty and dead by consent. That's God's message to you. That's God's word. That's Apostle Lego telling you. Yeah, Apostle Lego. Straight from God. Okay? When Elijah was talking, or any of these prophets or apostles, they were all speaking for God. Their life meant nothing because they were already dead to the flesh. So pick up your cross and walk with me. It's illegal to use legal name, the BC Cross, the birth certificate, clausula rebus extentibus, the BC Cross, the BCCRSS. It's illegal to use legal name. Have a nice day. All the injured people because of practicing medical practice, all the people, legal practice of sorcery, medical practice of sorcery is all on your hands. All the murders, all the abuse, all the rape, all the lies, it's all on your hands, especially when you don't stand in truth. So now's your chance to do the right thing and start reading and start, well, you're busy, you got a job, you got all this. No. That's your choice. You don't have to. But what if this? No, you're making excuses. You're not taking responsibility. How important is human life to you? Your very own. The one that you claim that is yours. How important is that to you? I give 100% every day. The Sabbath is every day. I'm brand new creation every single dawn. It's always darkest before the dawn. So for the next like 5 weeks, I'm gonna be getting up at 5:29, right before my alarm every single day, like clockwork. And then I'll be winding back 30 minutes after every 5 weeks, or let's say 7 weeks. And I'll wind it back each time. And that is the key. And what I would recommend if you want to take this spiritual path is to the Orin therapy. Start drinking your cellular salts through your, you call it your pee. You can drink your cellular salts. And that is, and you can even drink the age stuff. And then what you do is you're doing that because you're giving yourself your amino acids that you need. That's why it's called like ammonium. The ammonium is also scrubbing all the dirt and parasites out. Now, if you start drinking distilled water and add a little bit of diatomaceous earth, it's going to make you feel a little sick. Don't throw up. You just want to excrete it all through the rectum. And then bundle up, stay warm, and you know, rest it out, and you'll be fine. Because it's all that stuff is purging the toxins that are with you, heavy metals, parasites, that will scrub you through. Then only drink like coconut water and very little, and then obviously save all your Orin in different glasses. I like to use these like Roots glasses and then put like a pure silver coin on top. The Canadian Mint makes the highest grade. It's sort of symbolic, but you put that on top so the dust can get in, and then also any type of like condensation inside will be against this pure silver. So any bit of leaching from the silver will drop in, and then that won't be toxic in any way. And your body can recover from anything. So you can't make an excuse to me as to why you can't do it. Because, you know, most demons say, oh, that's so nasty. Well, they're just saying that your blood is filthy and that you're not royalty, and your demon has taken over and doesn't want to enter heaven. Well, there you have it. It's illegal to use a legal name. You will be known by your works. You're a brother and sister of mine if you're getting the word out. Otherwise, you're a fucking demon. Be grateful that you have a chance to hear this truth, as I am, because this is a constant reminder for me of the enormity and magnitude of life itself and the value of life in nature and this existence that you all just treat like it's for sale and it's just, you know, nothing to go kill. Anyway, it's illegal to use legal name. Have a nice day. It's about 6 a.m. now. The sun's coming up over there, so it's gonna go like this. It's gonna go, and then the moon's gonna go, or the moon's gonna go with it, so it's gonna catch up to the moon. You can see the moon's already shifted to there, so now it's there. It was like here when I first started the video, so the moon's moving a little bit faster. We got this bright star. I'm gonna have to check the what star that is, but I'm sure it's probably like Antares, the heart of the scorpion. Because even though the scorpion has a stinger, prominent stinger, it's also got a fiery heart, and that's the Irish blood. That's the Holy Spirit inside. It's illegal to use a legal name. It's illegal to use a legal name. Have a nice day.